Thanks, Henry. It'll be interesting to see how the team handles that new addition. Sun Devil men's golf back in action as well at the Fighting Illini Invitational this week. ASU will hit Olympia Fields Country Club for a 3-day tournament against other highly touted collegiate golf programs. For the Sun Devils, Kevin, it was smooth sailing last season, and they're trying to pick up right where they left off. And I think you have a live update for us as well.
Yeah, Ethan, they actually just finished up day one of the tournament right now. The Sun Devils were led by Preston Summerhays, who shot 1 under on the day. As a team, ASU is currently sitting in 5th place, shooting 5 over as a unit, but there is a whole lot of golf to be played throughout the rest of this weekend. And in other golf news, it was announced that Sun Devils men's golfer David Puig will forego the remainder of his collegiate eligibility to join the LIV Golf Tour. Our Anthony Remedios has more.
Thanks, guys. While it certainly is a controversial move for Puig that will earn its share of hate, as all LIV Tour members have, his ASU career will certainly be one to remember. Puig spent less than 3 full seasons in Tempe, but in that time, he won 3 tournaments and finished in the top 10 7 other times. He's a 2-time All-American and tied for 11th in last year's NCAA championship, where the Sun Devils finished as runners-up to Texas. This summer, Puig reached the round of 16 at the 2022 U.S. Amateur Tournament. Puig competed overseas in 2 LIV tournaments earlier this year, but rejected all winnings to keep his amateur status and eligibility as a Sun Devil. That all changes this weekend as he makes his pro debut at the event in Chicago, just 62 miles from his former teammates at the Fighting Illini Invitational. Although he is no longer a college athlete, Puig also announced that he will finish his degree at Arizona State later this year. Reporting live from the Thunderbirds Golf Complex at Papago Golf Club, I'm Anthony Remedios, WCSN. Back to you guys in the studio.
So there it is. Cat's out of the bag, folks. Former ASU golfer and number 9 amateur in the world, David Puig, is headed for the LIV Tour. A couple days in here since the hearing the news, that is, and there's a lot of different opinions out there from people on this thing. Should he have simply finished out his college career and played alongside the world's best? Or did he make the right decision foregoing his final 3 years of eligibility to join one of the sport's newest attractions in the LIV Tour? Don't get me wrong, LIV has done a number of things terrifically well. Players are making more money and playing less golf. From a player standpoint, what's not to love about that? But right now, as it stands today, the PGA Tour is chock full of far more talent than their competitors at LIV. Will it look the same in 5 months, 5 years? Who's to say? Players who have joined LIV, though, have had good things to say about it, most notably former Sun Devil and 5-time major winner Phil Mickelson. Mickelson quoted earlier this week saying, "I do think that it's important that players have the right to be able to play when and where they want and when and where they've qualified for." Okay, so plenty of smoke being blown back and forth here between both the tours. If there's one big takeaway within the last week of all the noise, though, that we want you to leave with, it would have to be how the LIV Tour is starting to eye the world's next best players straight out of college. David Puig will be just one of the first few of many, not only out of ASU, but out of the entire NCAA, to join LIV and enjoy premium treatment, some of the most premium competition golf has to offer, and of course, a premium payday. And that's the way it is.